Now we will look at quadratic formula. The quadratic formula looks like this. It's x is equal to negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. All right. Now this is the quadratic formula. This is the quadratic formula, right? Now, when you have the general quadratic equation ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0, you need to identify this, the coefficients. Coefficient of x squared, coefficient of x to the power 1, coefficient of x to the power 0. So, these are the coefficients which you are going to substitute here. All right? Here, here, and here. Okay? For example, let's say we have this. Yes, I'm just saying. All right. So you are to solve this using the quadratic formula. All right. What do? You must identify a, b, and c first. So our a is this. It's 3. Our b is positive 6. Our c is negative 7. All right. That's basically what you do. All right. You can't just use the quadratic formula without having identified these ones. All right. Why do you identify them? It's because when you use the quadratic formula, you are going to say, okay, I have x equals to negative b. So you have the negative, but b here is what? 6 plus or minus the square root of b squared, it's 6 squared, all right? Minus 4 of the formula times a, which is 3, okay, times c, which is negative 7, all right, then all over 2 of the formula by a, which is 3. All right, okay, so that's how it's very important. Okay, so you are going to have this is equal to what? Negative 6 plus or minus the square root of, let's see, 6 squared is 36. This time is this. This time is this. Let's see what we have here. Let's see what we have. We have 4 times 3 times 7. It's 84. So we have positive 84 here. Because negative 4 times negative 7 will be positive. So we have positive 84 here. So divided by 6. Okay? So what do you have? Negative 6 plus or minus the square root of, what do we have here? 120. Yeah, the square root of 120 all over 6. Okay, so that means the square root of 120 is how much? Square root of 120 is 10.95445. 10.95445. So we have negative 6 plus or minus 10.95445 all over 6. Therefore, we are going to say x is equal to negative 6 plus 10.95445 over what? Over 6. Or what do we have? Negative 6 minus 10.95445. Okay? All over 6. So this is what? X is equal to what? We can work out this. Let's work out negative 6. You can work out negative 6. That means we have 4.9 95445. Okay, yes, divided by 6. We have 0.8. We have 0.8 here. This is 0.8. Or let's work out this. This would be negative 16. Negative 16.95445 divided by 6. It's negative 2.8. Yes, it's negative 2.8. Here we have negative 2.8. So these are the roots of this equation. These are the roots of the equation here. All right. Those are just the roots of that equation. All right. Now we will look at one question. There is one question that I want us to look at. Um, it's very easy indeed. We have 5. We have 5. 5 minus let's say we have 5 minus 10x. 5 minus 10x, and 5 minus 10x minus 3x squared is equal to 0. All right. So how do you work out this one? By using the quadratic formula. We have to rearrange this. You have to rearrange them. We have negative 3x squared minus 10x plus 5 is equal to 0. Okay. Now identify A. A equals to negative 3. B equals to negative 10. C is equal to 5. So quadratic formula is this. All right. So what do we have? Negative of the formula B is negative 10. Don't forget the negative here. Okay. So this one is from the formula, is this one. Then B itself is negative. B is negative 10 squared minus 4 times A is negative 3. C is 5. All right. What do we have? We have positive 10, right? Negative and negative is positive. 100 plus what? 60. Okay? That's what we have. Now, that is 160, square root of 160. When you solve this, you will have 10 plus the square root of 160 all over negative 6, or 10 minus the square root of 160 all over negative 6. So when you work this out, you will find x as what? X as negative 3.77 or 0.44 to 2 decimal places. Okay, so those are the roots of the equation. Those are the roots of the equation. All right, those would be the roots of that equations. Now, you just have to understand that we covered actually we covered quadratics, whereby we looked at three approaches to solving them, being the factors or the factoring method, and then we use the completing the square and the using the quadratic formula. With this, I hope you will benefit, and later on we will still have more complicated examples on quadratics as per this CIE syllabus. Take care.